When using ACT, you might have noticed that it includes several default layouts for the contact, company, groups, and opportunity views. For the most part, these default layouts will suit the needs of all users out of the box. But you may decide that you want to display different fields or even rearrange the current layout to fit your business better. ACT is highly customizable, and in this video, I want to show you how to add a new field to one of the default layouts and then save it as a completely new layout. First, let's quickly look at how you can change the layout for any detail view in ACT. I'm going to focus on contact layouts in this video, but you can repeat everything you see here in companies, groups, and opportunities. So I'm going to click Contacts, Companies, and Groups in the left navigation. And then from here, I'm going to make sure I click Contacts at the top. This usually takes you to a list view of your contacts. So I'm going to click one of my contacts' names to go to the detail view. Now, if we look in the toolbar all the way on the right, next to the Save button, there is a Change Layout button. Click this button to see the available layouts for contacts. By default, you'll see 3 layouts. These were designed for different monitor resolutions. I'm going to make sure that I'm using Web Contact Layout Premium before I make any changes. Now from here, we can either edit this layout or create a brand new one from it. I prefer to make the changes and then save it as a new layout. That way I won't inadvertently change a layout that somebody else at my company may be using. So let's go to the Tools menu. And then from here, I'm going to click Design Tools at the top to filter out every other tool. And now I'm going to locate Design Contact Layout, and we'll click that. This opens the Layout Designer in its own window. I like to maximize this window so that I can see everything here on my screen. Now you'll know you're in the layout mode because you're going to see little dots arranged in a grid fashion. The first thing I want to do is save this layout with a new name, which will then create my own unique contact layout. So from the File menu, I'm going to choose Save As, and now I'll give it a name. I'm just going to call it Brent's Contact Layout. And then I'll click OK. From here on, any changes that I make and save will affect this new layout and not the one that others are using. In the previous video, I created a new field in the database and I called it Account Number. So now I'm going to add it to my layout for my contact details. In the toolbox on the left, make sure you're looking at the Field section, and next I'll click the Field tool. Notice that on the layout, my cursor has changed to a sort of crosshairs design. All I need to do now is click and draw a rectangle anywhere on my layout. I'm going to align it with the fields above, and we can resize this later, so it's not that important to be precise right now. Once I release my mouse button, ACT opens the Select Field window. From here, I'm going to click my new Account Number field to highlight it, and then I also want to make sure I have this box checked to include a label. This will conveniently create a label to the left of my field for me. So now I'm going to click the Add button, and this will finish adding my field to the layout. There are lots of formatting tools that we can use in this Design Format bar at the top of the screen. We can change fonts, colors, and alignments. And if you're pretty handy at design, you might want to go to the View menu and choose Properties window to open up this Properties window on the right. From here, you can fine-tune your layout with precision. And we're going to look at these tools in detail in a separate video later on. But once you've made all your changes, don't forget to click the Save button at the top. Then you can go to the File menu and choose Exit. Now the next time you view a contact's detail view, ACT will display your modified layout. There's no need to restart servers or any additional program management. It's ready to use now.